Hi, hello, Satnam, it's me, Shakti Sundari, and I'm back with you today for the next Yukti verse from Lauren Moshe's Radiance Sutras, his wonderful translation and interpretations of the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. So, a couple of things. As you can probably see, behind me is my painting. So this is the painting that I mentioned in yesterday's broadcast that I did after I'd had that amazing experience of my sexual energy moving up into my heart chakra and just bursting my heart open in what felt like this massive cosmic explosion that was an experience of a spiral and circles of energy just radiating out and out and out and out into the space, the universe and beyond. It was the most incredible experience, and this is the painting that I did very soon afterwards to express my experience. And so you can just get a sense of it. I'll just actually lift the camera up and take you a little bit closer to show you. There you go. So yeah, that was my experience, or as close to an expression of it as I can get. And yeah, the verses have moved on to connect us more now with the body. So we've experienced some meditations that have been about the breath and about in and out and paradox. We've also been guided to meditate with sound and silence. We've also been guided to meditate on the chakras, the energy centers, and the Sushumna, the central energy channel that runs through the center of the body. So today's sutra is Yukti verse 23. It's very short in translation, but again, very profound and powerful. And this one is also about the body. So let me read the Sanskrit to you today. Yukti verse 23 from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra. Tanudeshe shunyata eva kshana matram vibhavayet nirvikalpam nirvikalpa nirvikalpa svarupa bhaj. I'm going to read it again. Tanudeshe shunyata eva kshana matram vibhavayet nirvikalpam nirvikalpa nirvikalpa svarupa bhaj. Forget all of your ideas about the body. It's this way or it's that way. Just be with any area of it, this present body, as permeated with limitless space, drenched in freedom. Drenched in freedom. So very short, but let's listen, let's really listen. Forget all of your ideas about the body. Stop thinking, stop judging, stop formulating definitions, mental definitions, which create limitations, right? I'm fat, I'm thin, I'm ugly, I'm beautiful, I'm ill, I'm healthy, you know, all of these descriptions that we then use to define our reality, because of course words that we speak create, manifest. Everything we think, speak, feel manifests into reality. So whatever we are thinking and speaking affirms and reaffirms the future. Forget all of your ideas about the body. So the thought will limit and contain us to this, and there will be no change, there will be a stasis. It's this way or it's that way. So again, defining, comparing, judging, contrasting, limiting, putting into boxes, all of those tendencies of the mind, right, to label things and put them in a particular structure. Instead of that, so it's an invitation to forget all of your ideas, all mental thought or a definition, but the invitation here is, in this meditation, just be with any area of it, this present body. Just be with any area of it, this present body. just be. So those words immediately bring us into stillness, into a quietness of the mind, because if we're just being with any area of the body, we're no longer thinking, we're no longer in the mind. And this is something I know very, very well from my own lived experience and training as a teacher of embodied dance, ecstatic dance, yoga, but particularly my original training, which was in the Nia technique, which is an expressive, conscious movement and dance technique, which is very profound. The training that I received there was to be absolutely present to my physical body in every sensation, in every moment, whilst teaching and leading a class full of people, and to speak only from the physical experience in my own body as I led the class. I cultivated that capacity to listen and be with my body, even though I have always been very, very kinesthetic and attuned to my physical body. That's always been something that's very natural to me. So I've always been very much embodied. But what I noticed in my teaching was that for very many people there was a disconnect, a dissociation, a disembodiment, as it were, that people were not moving with an awareness of their own physical bodies. They would bump into other people in the room, they would bump into things around them. There was a lack of physical awareness and being here. But the thing that I also learned for myself, and then obviously my students learned this, is that when we're present with the body, we get out of the mind. So it's a fast track to becoming mindful. Being with the body is a fast track to meditative awareness. If we pay full and absolute attention to physical sensation, we cannot be thinking at the same time. It's impossible. You have to just try it. If you just pick one part of your body and devote your full attention to that part of your body, whatever part it is, I guarantee you won't be able to have other thoughts. So it's a fast track to presence. Being with the body is a fast track to presence. And this is a quality that we cultivate for our tantric practice, so that when we are making love, for example, we are so fully present. There are no thoughts of I look ugly, does my, this look like that, am I hairy, whatever the mind might think in its conditioned, limited thinking. That just doesn't happen. We're just so fully present in the sensation. That's all there is. And then lovemaking becomes a meditation, the most beautiful meditation. So just be with any area of the body, this present body. And then again, once again, every single verse more or less takes us to this place. And by bringing our full focus to this present body, because this is today's meditation, we then discover as permeated with limitless space, permeated with limitless space, drenched in freedom. It's just so evocative, this language, isn't it? So luscious, so sensual, so delicious. Permeated with limitless space, drenched in freedom. Because when we meditate in this way, fully present with our body, once again, what happens is the experience of expansion. Focusing on the tiniest molecule or cell, perhaps, for example, or one organ, we then go to the depths and the absolute focus, and then expand into the sense of being one with everything. And in that knowing, of course, one is limitless. One is beyond all those confining, limiting thoughts, descriptions, definitions of the mind, that the mind likes to place on things. We are limitless. We are limitless. That is today's beautiful meditation. How wonderful is that? So forget all of the ideas about the body. Be with any area of it. Discover limitless space. Be drenched in freedom. Oh, wonderful. So enjoy being with your body today as your meditation practice. And I'm going to be out to enjoy the wonderful sunshine in London, which is almost too hot actually. I hate to say that, but it is boiling. But I'm so very grateful for sunshine because I love it. Thank you for being with me today, and I'll come back again tomorrow with the next Yukti verse from the Radiance Sutras. Also want to just say, if you have any questions or comments, add them below. And if you'd like to get in touch with me to know more about my work, come to my website www.shaktisundari.com. Lots of love and Satnam.